Hi guys, welcome back to more Surviving Mars from ELG and part 5. Right, so we've built this rare metals extractor and got it powered. The only problem is this is daytime and power production 184.8, power demand 184.8. So we're not adding to the batteries. I need to get these moved and see if we can get another turbine or two in. And because we've got rare metals, I can go ahead and plan to build the electronics factory, but we're going to need 30 power. The metals we're getting, where am I going to put this? I have no idea. What's its maintenance? Let's have a look. 3 machine parts, yeah. Just can't get everything around this scrubber. I need the tech so I can build more once we can build more, but yeah. I mean, I might just put it somewhere here. Again, the terrain. There's no way around getting this maintained. I need to put the power things in there, so I might just gonna put it there and run some power cables out under here. So that's all connected to the grid. I've connected these up in the hope that any excess right, we haven't quite got the machine parts for that yet. And I am going to need 30 power for that. We're short. I need about another 40 power. And that's just to sort of meet demands. Right, this tech is nearly done decommissioning, so we can get rid of these shortly. I probably will get rid of this. It's a shame I'm going to lose half a... But we can get one in there and another one in there. Get 2 in there. And have them serviced by here. We could probably still get one in front. So yeah, we'll lose a machine part, but that's okay, we're making them now. If we can keep the power and lights on, we'll get one back.
Research complete.
Great, decommissioning.
Anomaly found.
The readings told us it was a vein rich with ore, but the data turned out to be incorrect.
Money!
Under those fine red sands lay the intact hull of a rover.
Social tax 10% would be quite good, but again, because we're early on, but I need the money. Oh yes. That means we can do a drop pod. Right. That's good. Let's clear that. Clear that. Clear that. Clear that. Oh yeah, baby. Minus 100 power though. At night. I did switch on fuel making. I think I'm going to have to turn this off because we've only got stored power 392. So let's turn that off. I think I'm going to turn this off for the night. Because we're not going to make it through the night. Right. One there.
Resources are low.
Yeah. Let's get this built before we decommission this one. It's a shame because of the polymers as well. I do get one polymer back. Right. Machine parts I've gone and switched off, did it? Is its platform? What is at the front? Okay. It hasn't actually made any. Darn, we might have to wait till daylight then. Down to 313 stored power. What else can I turn off at night? Let's turn that off. That actually, yeah, no, it stays just fine. We'll connect it up to the grid. And let's just turn this off. This will give me 12. Still minus 18. And I could turn the polymers off. I think we're getting to daylight though, so down to 282, but it's how quick we can fill these batteries up. I'm struggling to meet demand, let alone recharge the batteries. So if I don't do something about it, I'm going to have to turn it all off at night again. Ooh, what's this?
Building a new home on an alien world? That takes guts, to say the least.
Cool. The founder, Risa Okanda, has enthusiast trait. Nice. Good.
Sector scanned.
Okay, daylight, power back on. Right, I'm going to keep this switched off for the moment because we haven't built this. Let's give this a priority. We need to sort out our power. I don't really need the fuel, so I'll leave those switched off. I think I would like to turn that back on because this is not going to get built otherwise. I'm going to turn this one off for the moment. we've got a few polymers. We're not using too many of them at the moment because I want to charge up the batteries. So I need the excess. Both fuels off, that factory's off. That's waiting to be built. I'm going to have a problem with power. If I can get this built, it needs us to parts. We've got one there. I do like how these batteries. There's another storage unit that's sort of very slow to charge, but can hold like 1,000 or 1,200 power. The fusion reactor stuff, but I do like how these batteries are like a accordion or something. They go up and down. You know, you don't really have to look at the stats too much to see whether your batteries are charged or not. So when that's switched on, we're making 12, and the maintenance is still low at 1.2. Electronics, we're maintenance 1.3, mostly the scrubber, and we're not making any. And then the polymers, I think that's normally at 9, but we switched it off to 8, and that's at 1.3. Right, this is being built now. Let's just speed that up. Let's just get this done. Okay, it is disappointing, I know, but if we salvage that, get the parts back, we can get another one there, and we can get probably another one in front. Okay, let's plan this a bit right, so we can get another one in there. I need to put the blades on here. I think what I'd like to do, I mean, we can make the landing pad somewhere else, is eventually move these things, because then I can put a row of, I like to offset them. You know, said we get rid of this. So I'm going to put it there for the moment. That should feed off the back one. Right, we don't need that power. So that'll be an extra 2 when they're built. Let's set these as priorities. It's a lower priority. And then I need to think about moving these, because we can just keep ramping these up. Just thinking where I want to put this. I'm going to make the landing pad out here. Be in range. Pause it while I'm in thought mode. Uneven terrain, it really. It is flat. I've flattened it already. Just a minor bump somewhere. Okay. The thing is, the rocket will chuck dust over it. I'm thinking maybe I should put it down here. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. We're going to be moving everything. It's going to cover that in dust. Oh. I'm trying to work out what the distance is between here. It's kind of a bit higher, so it needs to be a couple squares lower than where it is, I think, to avoid the factory. So if I put it there, and then we can move these. I just want to make, we've got this. So it's going to be in range of that, and that can service all of these, so that, and a fuel one. Right. Let's deactivate this for the moment. We're not going to actually use this until until this is built and the rocket. Right, that's gathering. Yeah, I mean, I do need the money. I've probably got enough for a drop pod now. Let's just have a look. If I wanted, I mean, I could bring in 25 of these for 400, 550. It's very expensive when we are making them. I think I won't. But I'm just wondering whether to turn this on. I mean, this needs the metals, and really, we don't want to export because this is only going to make 4, and this is going to need electronics. Let's have a look. It's going to need 1 to work it consumption, so we're not really going to have spare metals. We'll have plenty of them later, but if I turn this on now to fill this rocket up, can't afford to do it really. It's another 12 power. I need to charge these batteries up, so we'll do it, but we'll just have to do it later. Let's just turn that off at the moment. I don't want supplies going there just yet. We'll build the platform. the dust from rockets and factories producing, it's quite a thing. So we'll get it all separated out once we can afford to do it. I need to focus really more on the power. It's the power episode. Okay, these are all set as priorities, so we need the machine parts that this is making. That's actually being built, good. That's got its upgrade. So they're all producing 14 now. I had these on a hill with like a 80-90% boost or whatever they were with polymers. They were producing like, I don't know, 25, nearly 28 power each. Okay. So that's going to help us charge those batteries up. Get this one built. Just needs another machine part. This might allow us to turn this on. I mean, it will certainly. But we've got this turned off at the moment. But we don't need polymers just yet, so I'm just going to turn things on and off. Because you certainly can leave things running that you don't really need. We don't need more fuel at the moment. We're not sending the rocket anywhere. The polymers. Yeah, we've only got maintenance of 1.3. Batteries are charging up. These did get serviced. What's the polymer servicing? 1.3. I don't know how it's 1.3. It can't, because that, I mean, that's one that's to. It's obviously what it did in the last Sol. Because I've actually got 4, 5, 6, 7. Else takes polymers. Got to need about 7. These are covered by the scrubbers, so we shouldn't need, but I mean these aren't, so really if they were to all go tech at the same time, you'd have a maintenance of 4 at least. Well, I'd be really stuck without this thing. As I say, I thought we got the tech, but I only got the 1, so I'm desperate for some more. Right, we've got mega storage for water. That'll be useful, but again, it's not something really going to help us out now. What's this one? Scientists and botanists performed, have plus 10 performance. Yeah, I think I'll plug that in. Let's have more use of these. We don't need to print drones. We don't need to do the stations. We're not using evaporators, so our research is up to 810. I just need to keep these. We've only got 5 souls to go for the founder stage, and then we should be able to bring in some more people. Let me have a look at that TV studio thing that we unlocked. What's this one? So we get comfort and morale boost, and generates funding and funding and consumer electronics. What? Generates funding, does it? So it's 20 concrete, which is not a problem. 10 electronics is a problem. We can't do that yet until we've got that being built. 15 power and 1 electronic. Maintenance is concrete, so that's fine. Work is 36. How big is it? It's going to take up a hole. Right, we'd definitely like to get one of those in, but it's too soon. We've got the power and the parts. Yeah, so once this rocket does go back to Earth, I'm just wondering when to send it. We're back to minus 34. Ah, that got built. Let's upgrade the polymer on that and the polymer on that.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Oh, thank God. New anomalies. Right, we need these because... Oh, he's right nearby. Lovely. I'm going to move him down here because we know what we're going to be scanning. We'll move him down there. And once that guy's scanned that, we'll get him to move down there because they're going to be scanned next. Cool, magnetic filtering was done. What was the magnetic? Oh, that's for the Moxie. Yeah, okay, I think that's a one-off cost as well, isn't it? How much does it cost? Upgrade is 5. Yeah, 50% production. I think we're okay at the moment. Oxygen production 3. We've only got a demand of 1.2. I think when we get us more, when we get more people in, I need to remember.
Resources
Don't let me
low.
forget about going back to upgrading the Moxie. Right, so that got scanned. Okay, cool. Right, that's been built. I want to turn this back on. And I want to build more. We're just going to ramp this up. We're not making very many, but it's 2 per 1, so, and they're not going to be serviceable. Another one here will be, possibly one more. If I could get one in there, but I don't think it fits there, does it, with the water? No. Once that water resource is exhausted, we can do it, but we can get one in there, in there, in there, and we can keep ramping these up to match our machine parts outputs. We need to keep ahead of this power, and we're still behind at the moment. I think I will build a couple more solar panels for the day. It's the maintenance is metals, but we can afford that. And let's have a look. These, yeah, this back row is not going to get maintained. Hopefully these ones will be. Right, what I could do, I could actually move this fuel thing temporarily, temporary to over here, because we know we can't get a windmill in just there.
Analyzed.
Right, so if I turn that off, they should move the fuel over here. New techs are
There's
available.
more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye.
Oh dear, faster
A veritable
trains. That's
treasure
not what we
trove
need.
of undiscovered knowledge and wonder.
3D machining.
So long as you know where to look.
3D machinings is a new building. Machine parts plus 10, 10, And 2 produces machine parts from metals. Yeah. Yeah, probably more useful. Going to help us with the machine part. I think I might plug that in. It's we don't really need the storage yet. I mean, generally you want to do these based on costs because they just increase the costs as they go down, but you know, I could get this one done. Drones and rovers move. Let's plug that one in there. We've only got one slot, and then we might do 3D machining next if we don't get better ones. We've got productivity training doing, sustained workload. We're doing 8-10 per day, plus any bonuses we get. Right, let's see if this fuel gets moved. Like all the drones, let's just speed this up a sec. Well, they're moving them over there. Let's take fuel off here. We want it all over there, please. And then what I could do is I could put a universal just thinking. Let's put it there, and then we can turn all these off and they'll move it. We can get rid of them. Busy bees. Great, so what we can do, at 9 part, we get some more turbines in. Yeah, that'll definitely be covered, so that's a good shout. How are the batteries doing? Nearly full. I want to turn polymer factory back on. Okay, that got built. Okay, it's waiting for. Right, I think. We'll turn that off. I think I'm going to send this back to Earth. We've got 4 souls. I don't need it here now. So go back to Earth. Launch any resources. Oh, I think it's because I turned that off. Okay. So we'll just send that back to Earth. We'll get 20 million or something for that one. And it takes about 2 days or so to get back to Earth. Still only day 18. We'll
Sector
land
scanned. Research complete.
back there. Okay, that's being built. This can go now. Okay, another one there. Polymer blades, polymer blades. Kind of want to turn this back on. Get these as a priority going to be built. Right, I think... Yeah. The batteries are full, so we'll turn that on. Yeah, 7 hours. It's not quite enough. We need a little bit more battery storage. Can I squeeze something in? We can squeeze some stuff in here. No, it doesn't look good, but it will be covered. Let's put one there. Get another one in. I'm using up all my polymers here. I would get one next to it, but I don't think that's going to be covered. That's because it's, I mean, there is space to have it there, but it's saying it's uneven terrain, which is very annoying, and I can't smooth it because it's such a small area. Can I get it in there? No. Ah, it can go in here. Okay. We'll do that. Productivity was done. Good. Okay, we're going to queue up this 3D machine just for the time being. Oh, hang on. Mars crowdfunding. Oh, I think we'll do that. We'll do that. I didn't see that pop up. That gives us 1 billion. Right, let's move that up to... Let's get the breakthrough done, the drone, and then the money. Right, I feel like we're turning a corner. We're not quite turning the corner on power yet, but soon will be. It's night. I want to turn this back on. We can probably get another battery in there. I need about 2,500 capacity, I think, on the battery, really. I mean, we're going to keep expanding, so it's going to keep changing as we go. And if these aren't going to cost me resources to service, let's do that. Where's... I get one in there to the right. Okay, let's do that. This little scrubber is doing God's work. Ah, yes. It's the little scrubber that could. We'd be knackered without it. Just think of all the servicing costs of all this equipment.
Resources are low.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to turn this back on. Because none of these are upgraded. Oh, we did that one. Oh, we did do that one. Yes, these two need doing. But the demand is still... I've still got things switched up, even with these all going. I mean, I have got this on. Just turn that off for a sec. For night, because I don't want the stored power to drop too much. We've built some new batteries, so we don't need those parts until the morning. If I can get the scrubber come up in tech, I mean, that's what we need. What do we need? We need the scrubber tech to come up. We need the shuttles That's a really key one. I can't believe Shuttles hasn't come up. And it's going to be expensive if they're further down here. These are already, this row's already 3,000. I think they go up, you know, so almost 500 per. That's 2,000, that's 3,000. 3. So, you know, you're looking at 3.5 and then 4, 5 down here. So if they come up later, it's pretty expensive. It's not, once you get quite a lot of drones going. Why is my research drop right back down? Oh, that's because it's nighttime, of course. They're not actually working the night shift. I find it doesn't really pay to work the night shift because the crew get too despondent. Causes too many problems. Parts maintenance is up to 2.1 now. Okay, let's just get this to daylight. Wallop. Right, there we go. Positive 122. Plus we've got another battery to be built. We've got to turn this on there. It's not producing polymers otherwise. Right, but what is good, I think we'll leave this video here. It's all been about power. Try and keep it to the 45 minutes-ish time. So we have actually made a bit of a breakthrough. We've still got to focus on power, which I've obviously been doing. This one might be the power episode. But we can make polymers, we can make machine parts, and we can, I haven't got it turned on, make electronics. We've still got an excess here, so I should be able to hopefully we've got a capacity of 2,000 now on the batteries. Most of this is maintenance free because it's in here. We've got a few that aren't, solar panels at the back and the turbines on the left. Once this resource goes, it's going to take a while. We're only about 1,000 down on its capacity. Not its capacity, we're 1,000 down on its supply. 12.2, we're 11.3 now. So eventually these will all come out and we'll free up space. So we're gonna, I think next episode we'll focus continuing on building up this power. I don't think I can get away with another row inside the scrubber. If I could have got one. I mean, that might get serviced by the scrubber. It's hard to tell. It's sort of half in and half out. I'm going to get rid of this because we can move a lot of that rock over here. I thought this. Oh, it does create rock. They don't seem to be putting it there. So let's just see if they take. We've got one up here. Generally, I put them right next to the units. So they don't have to travel too far. It's taking it over here. What's wrong with this one? Nearer. Oh God.
Sector scanned.
We've got emergency. Can't find any metal. Right, we've got power surge. That's not good. The one thing. Right. Oh, this guy, I forgot about him. He delivered his metal. Right, the best thing needs to pick up from here. Let's just do a route, load that metal. Oh, we're losing 75. This is disaster time. Just when we were getting our power source, it will get fixed, of course. If I'd had some metal on hand. We're still okay, but I'm not putting it in the batteries because we've got another one here. It's being fixed. A little bit low on metals. Well, they're all in the wrong place for a start. Oh no.
Research complete.
That's out of action. What I need to do is I need to have a machine's parts storage here. I don't want to keep a lot here, but we need to say, I wish you could do 2 or something. The minimum you can do is 5. Right, let's just have a clear of these. I was going to end this video. Research completed. So the workload's been done. That's good. That was this one. So that improves their performance. It's just generally a good thing to have. Remote farming. Not doing it. Let's just put that in the queue. We've got another anomaly. So this guy, go scan that. Oh, that's the other tech I need. I need the automation for the. I normally get the shuttles quite early and the automation for the trucks, but I'm not on this. And just some metals on the ground. The power surge, a number of red lights go off. Shut down 10 power producers for 3 souls. Reroute power to batteries. Some batteries may explode. Panic. For 3 souls. Let's reroute it to the batteries. That might be. I didn't actually see that come up. Thing is, our batteries. Stored power 998. Did we lose a battery then? That's full, that's full. That's not quite full. Those are all full, but they are... Actually, did they blow up? They did. Darn it. There's also some tech. I don't remember having the power surges before. I think there was a tech for free maintenance on the electricity, and it also stops. It stops the leaks, which stops the power surging. Right. He's working away. We've got no metal for that one.
Resources are low.
Oh, look at all that red. I think it's blowing up more batteries, isn't it? It is. And this is not on... Oh, it's blown up the pipes. Getting fixed. This is not good. I don't have the... Destroyed 5 buildings. Oh, the life support's gone down. It's back now because... Right, that one's fixed. What's our truck doing with these metals?
Resources are low.
Right, I was going to end this video, but let's just do... I need... I don't think that's going to get serviced. I'm going to have to bring over... Where are these 14? Over there. Right. We need to get this back going. Ah, the power needs fixing on them as well. Why does it click off sometimes? I was on this guy. It's still highlighted. Why won't it? Okay. We need to get the power going. Otherwise this isn't going to work anyway. What we need to do... Drop that. Pick up. Out of power. Look, can you stop picking up moving rocks? Right, let's pick up these. Let's pick up these guys. Go grab some machine parts and then deliver them. Well, give me the deliver command till they pick them up. Come on, dudes.
Funding received.
That's that 20 million. Once this rock stuff gets done. I don't know why they're moving it. It says it's producing waste rock like 0.5, 20, but it's... I think I'll get rid of that if it's not being used, but... Right, you go get a machine part and deliver it over here. Right, we've got drones over here to fix this once they're... Why is that not? It's taking their sweet ass time, aren't they?
Breakthrough discovered.
New anomalies, then it disappeared. What? Domes streamlining. Domes cost 50% less basic resource. Oh, that'd be really good. That's good to have. If you get some of these techs at the right time, you know, we haven't built more domes yet, so that's a good one. Are you going to fix this goddamn... Oh, he's just picking up rock. Right, I didn't have the power. Needs both. Okay, so that's producing metals again. Oh, we're still right on the edge of a lot of stuff, aren't we, really? Look at all this power I've bought, and we're still -1. And we've got that turned off. What do we got in the batteries? 1500. I'm going to turn this on. Polymer's working. And I don't have a lot of fuel, 51, so we're going to have to turn on a fuel soon. I'll turn it on in daylight. Right, okay, I will leave this video there. And we'll carry on. So we kind of, you know, we're getting the resources built now. We just need to keep working on power, water and breakdowns and stuff. I just need some of the tech to come and save me, because I keep getting useless stuff like trains and transport. I don't need any of that. That was the latest DLC I got for it, and I do want to try it, but again, I'm not going to be messing around with that stuff until late game, so them coming up early is a shame, because it just, I would have had other tech come up if I didn't have that DLC switched on. And all these 8,500, this is all mod stuff. Okay, so we're researching the drones, and then we're going to get some money. That'll be good. Right. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, we're getting there. Turning the corner slowly. And we'll see what we can build. Once we can get everything stabilised and well into the profit, then we can start planning, get more people in, more domes, and then eventually we'll start on the terraforming. We have actually got these to do. There's no reason I couldn't start these now to change the atmosphere. The only problem is that they I don't think it's going to show me unless I do it. I'll probably research it fairly early on, but the maintenance of these, I need to get the scrubbers. Some of the tech, I don't think every bit of tech comes up. There's like a pool of it, so there might be some things that you never get. And we'll land the rocket next time at the new pad. See how we go from there. Right, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, leave a like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.